is he?
He's running a little late. I assure you he'll be here soon.
I'll call you back. Hey Jesse, you must be Steven and you're Charles? Alright then. This is so surreal. You were my favorite voice actor whenever I was a kid so long ago. What was the show? Golden Dinosaurs with Chuck and whoever?
Tell him to quit with the dick riding, okay?
What did he say?
Alright, let's get down to brass tacks here.
Right. You'll be talking to me.
Just try to make me lose as much money as possible. I can't afford any class action.
Yeah.
Due to Mr. Wilson being 15 minutes late, we are now asking for $30 million instead of $15.
Mr. Corolla and Mr. Carter, I apologize for his outbursts and being late.
Regardless of it being your company's responsibility, my client is still asking for $30 million for emotional damages and voice reconstruction.
No, $30 million, that's highway robbery. Over the past year, I've built a successful soda company that could rival Pepsi and Coca-Cola in the future. I'll be damned if my company gets torn down brick by brick, the company that I have made with my heart, just because some voice actor decided to fake that he lost his voice to my soda.
Hey, now let me remind you, Mr. Charles drank the soda that you created at his own home and described a tightening sensation around his neck. He could have died, but luckily he's here right now to give us testimony. But you took the one thing that had made him have a living. He's a voice actor and they do not get paid very much. Thankfully, he didn't want to take this to court off the rip because that could have been very bad. So, I think you better keep your client in check, Jesse.
Jackass.
Sorry about that. But where is your evidence?
According to the doctor's note, even Mr. Carter has suffered damages with this chemical called GA45 that we found in the product,
That chemical is forbidden. No soda company uses that for a reason.
except for your client. See, his product takes more time and more money to produce, and to cut corners around that, he puts GA145 in each one of his cans so he can cut those corners. And I hired a PI to figure it out. I also brought in a witness from his factory to testify for me as well.
Whose word?
His.
Gentlemen?
Oh, come on. This is supposed to be a private center with all of us and not you.
Me, Dominic, a recently quit employee of the power plant that was not smelling your chemical for not 8 but 12 hours. Dangerous working conditions. Let him tell you for himself.
Let me speak to my client.
They have my ass dead to rights.
With this guy in the case, if this is a legitimate case, which I'm guessing it is, we're looking at a class action case. Trust me, that's very, very the last thing you want to do. You should just play the 30 million because that's your best option right now.
I don't have 30 million, Jesse. Not yet.
Well, we need to work out an agreement with a payment plan, something to exchange this. The information cannot go to public. Just quit using the chemical, regardless. Me and my client have came to an agreement where we will pay the $30 million and for the emotional distress and voice surgeries in the span of 2 years for this not to come to the light of day.
Listen, man, I want my $1 million. Okay? In fact, I want $2 million in cent.
Does your client agree with this, Stephen?
Yeah, we agree. My team will craft this details on paper and we'll send the invoice monthly to Mr. Wilson. And if he skims out on just one monthly payment, then Mr. Charles has the right to contact the police and get him sent to jail.
Bitch. Alright, you guys get up and leave.
What was that? Hey, if we were in court, you would be paying double or even triple. I advise you to run your shit wisely and avoid this shit from even happening.
Leave.